This weekend is very important for numerous reasons. It's great to get all the alumni back, to see the young kids and meet them and the new guys coming in and just let them know that, hey, we're still behind them, we follow them. So it's important. Obviously, there's another important reason, and this is for Carl. Sometimes you think, well, it's too bad that we all don't get together more often, and something like this has to bring us together. But you know what? However it gets us together, this is awesome. We are a family. We've always been a family. Whether you graduated in '75 or '95 or 2005, guys are always tight. When you hear Wichita State, there's a bond there, and I think that is the best thing. This weekend is going to raise a lot of money for a good cause, for Carl, for the program. This is a great setup, and it's really nice to come back, and with the fact that as you get older, everybody has families, and I have 3 kids, and I know other people have 3 kids, 4 kids, 5 kids, whatever. But it's nice to take a step back, enjoy this, and do something that's very nice for the university that gave me so much. It's just a good time. So basically, I'm raising 3 kids with my wife. We're having a great time. Try to play as much golf as I can, and just kind of enjoy things.
Well, I have very fond memories of him. Mike Lansing, Pat Mears, and I kind of took Wimmer and Carl Hall under our wing, and it was just a lot of fun. They took being freshmen the right way. We had a lot of fun with them. They played the game the right way, and that's all you can ask for when you're looking at teammates and young kids. It killed me this summer when I heard about it. I don't think you can ever have a worse feeling for him and his family because of the type of guy he was, is always upbeat, always smiling. So it was very disheartening, and anything we can do as a Shocker family for him, let's get out there and do it.
I work for 68 Inside Sports. Will Shields, future Hall of Famer for the Kansas City Chiefs, is my boss. We have an indoor facility and a gym and a workout facility, so I coach, teach, get a chance to coach international teams, American teams. I do a ton of pitching private lessons, so pretty fortunate to stay in the baseball industry after done playing. We talked about it today. I mean, even back in college, Carl was the guy that we all wanted to be. Great student, great player, great guy, great family. His younger brother Gary is the same age as me, played golf here. His mom and dad and my mom and dad were friends for the whole entire time, all here. So when I found out the news, I was crushed. But knowing how Carl is as a player and as a person, he'll persevere. So I think that's the biggest reason you see a bunch of guys back tonight. Not necessarily for Chemnitz or Stevenson or anything like that. For anybody that got a chance to play with Carl or were touched at any point by either he or his mom and dad or his brothers, it's a really special thing to try to give back in his honor.
Well, I had surgery in, I think it was May 10th. I had surgery the first time. It didn't heal well, which is unfortunate. I was in spring training and was pretty much ready to go, but doc showed that it was still broken, so I had to go back and have surgery. Rehabbed here all summer, got to get a full year of schooling pretty much, which was kind of a blessing. But right now it's feeling good. I'm about ready to be 100%, and then next year in the spring I'll be ready to go and hopefully have a chance to make the AA squad, hopefully. So that's my goal.
I was in, I'm still with the Red Sox. I was in, started off in AA. Went back there right out of spring training, but moved up quickly to AAA. Was there majority of the season. Did real well. I had a good year. It was the first year in about 3 years that I was healthy in spring training and made it the whole way through the season, feeling good. I had surgery in 2008, so it was really nice to get back to feeling good again and just to be able to compete the way I know I can compete. And did real well. Was getting lefties out a lot, and that's kind of the role I'm starting to fit into. And being a left-handed pitcher, when you can get left-handed hitters out, it makes things easy. So
yeah, it was when I watched the piece on I think it was Channel 3 that they did. I got it emailed to me and watched that piece. And when you listen to him talk, it brought me back to playing with him, and it's like that's the same guy. He's in a wheelchair now, but it's the same guy every day. And this is not an exaggeration. Every day, great energy guy. He gave energy to his teammates. He was a great teammate. Played hard. Was always there to compete. And you know, when you're an athlete, that's all you can ask in a teammate. But just his spirit. I mean, he just had a way of bringing energy. When you were around him, you were going to have energy to keep up with him. And you see it right now, even though obviously the car wreck that he went through and what he's going through now and what he will continue to go through. Eric Wedge alluded to it. I think if there's a guy out there that is going to handle this with flying colors, it'll be Carl Hall.
Well, when I came in as a freshman, Carl was one of the upperclassmen, and gosh, you know, you couldn't ask for a better upperclassman to kind of show you the ropes, and you know, he did it in such a way that he loved to joke and have fun, but when he hit the field, you know, it was all business, and so that's something that I learned from Carl was that this game is fun, you know, and he played it like he was a little kid, you know, in Little League, and you know, that's what it's all about. But you know, he was just a great friend and a great teammate, and I learned so much from Carl, and a lot of great memories.